Hello. Okay, this is video number 2 for Tuesday of week 5 of our class. And again, we're working on our multiplication facts. I showed you how you could practice your multiplication facts every day, even just a few days. If you could do it every day for 4 days, 5 days, you will get much better at multiplication, and that will also help you with division. So that's our focus this week. And I finished out this chart, and I drew a line here to show you how, if you notice, it's a mirror image, so that all the numbers on one side of the line are exactly the same as the numbers on the other side of the line. So you really aren't memorizing all of these math facts. Once you know one side, you automatically know the other side. That's what's so great about math facts, is that 2 times 3 is 6, but also 3 times 2 is 6. So I don't want you to feel too overwhelmed. You're only really learning about half of these, which is great. I did finish out the row of 8s. Unfortunately, 7 and 8 are the ones that, are typically the hardest. And there's not a lot of tricks, and those are just more working on getting good at those. But 9 is one that most people think is really hard. And actually, there's some really nice ways to look at 9s. So I want to focus on 9s right now. And here's the 9 math facts. And notice that each answer, if I look at the numbers in the answer, 1 and 8, they make 9. The 2 and the 7, they make a 9 if I add them together. Now, normally we don't add our answers up, but this is just an interesting thing that happens when you multiply by 9. The answer always adds up to 9. So it can kind of help you know if you're getting the right answer or not. Look at that. Every single answer in the 9s adds up to 9. And there's one other interesting thing too, is that, if we were multiplying by 10, 10 times 2 would be 20. So 9 times 2 we know is going to be a little less than 20. So we could guess it's going to start in the teens, right? And same with 9 times 3. If it was 10 times 3, we know it would be 30. So we can kind of estimate that 9 times 3 will be a little less than 30. So it will start in the 20s. And that happens with every single one of these. 9 times 4 starts in the 30s. 9 times 5 starts in the 40s. 9 times 6 in the 50s. So every single first number of the answer is one less than the number that we're multiplying by. And then, if you know that, the companion number is the number that when you add it, it makes 9. So for instance, 9 times 4, I know starts with a 3, and the number that when I add to 3 makes 9 is a 6, so it is 36. So 9 has a lot of really nice patterns that can help you just kind of estimate as you're trying to get better with your 9s. It'll take some time at first, but mentally you can think through this idea. Oh, 9 times 3 starts with 2. Oh, it's got to be 27. And you will get faster and better at it the more you practice. So don't be scared of 9s. They're not as hard as you think. And I want to show you one other tool for practicing your math facts online. If you don't want to do pencil and paper, there's a wonderful website called multiplication.com. And when you can do this on your phone. And when you go to multiplication.com, if you're on your phone, you scroll down, and there's a lot of ads and things, so be careful, but we're going to this auto-scored quizzes. If you're on a computer, you don't have to scroll down. You just go to auto-scored quizzes. You can see there's add, subtract, multiply, and divide. We're going to do multiply. And again, scrolling down, I know it's a little hard to see on my phone. But you can practice all the math facts there. Look at that. They give you a pretest. You could do a pretest that gives you all the math facts. And then at the end, you can also do a post-test, an after-test. But what I would recommend is even just going through. So here's the 2s. I'm going to take the 2 quiz. And you do have to put your name in. You put your name in. We're going to leave the hints off. We're going to start the quiz. And then, got to get rid of that ad. The ads are annoying. And once you get the screen the right size, you can just go. You touch the answer, it enters, it gives you the next one. Touch the answer, it gives you the next one. And when you get to the end, it'll score it for you, and it'll show you which ones you got right, which ones you got wrong. And then you can close it and do another one. Do the 3s, do the 4s.